What is up, ladies and gents? It's another beautiful day in Northern California, and today we are going to be making a video about something I am not too proud of. It's all going to be about carbon fiber replacement and repair. And by I mean repair, we're going to try to, because this is a freaking $1,600 APR carbon fiber lip that I freaking parked right into a curb, or one of those parking stoppers when you pull up to a parking space. Yep, I'm an idiot. This hurts so much. I thought I had plenty of room to go, and clearly I didn't. So we're going to be taking this lip off, we're going to be sanding it down, and we're going to try to re-resin it, because I called around a couple of shops to ask them how much they would charge for a repair like this, and they're all quoting me like $1,200. So at that point, might as well just buy a new one, because you can find these like at eBay for like $300-400, but they're not full carbon fiber. They're going to be like fiberglass and then, you know, the top layer carbon fiber. This is the original APR carbon fiber lip, so this is 100% pure carbon fiber. So I want to do everything in my power to save this if I can, and if not, we'll just keep this as a spare and I'll buy a new, you know, eBay one. But on top of that, when I bought this car, these side skirt extensions, I don't know what you want to call them, clearly, you know, the side skirt is carbon, but this flapper here is plastic. This looks like it was repaired or broken at some point, and they didn't bother replacing it with real carbon. So I went on eBay and got some for actually a really good deal of like, I think $120. I bought these off eBay, and these look like to be full carbon as well, because you can see the carbon right there. So nice purchase. All we got to do is drill out these holes and pretty much remove and replace. Should be easy. But first things first, let's get these ones off the car. Hopefully I don't have to take off the wheel, and compare the holes, mark them, and then drill them out. Alright, gents, as you can see, dude, these rocker panels, whatever you call them, side skirts, rear fenders, this gap right here collects so much rocks and debris. That's all from this side alone. Luckily, when you take off that rear aero skirt, this can come out a little bit, so you can kick all those rocks out of there. But both sides are off now. This one had a lot more. And yeah, we got some interesting stuff going on. I'm not sure what's going on here, but this was what came off the car. As you can see, I think this is OEM. I think GM did sell them in plastic, because this has all the markings on it and whatnot. So yeah, this was the driver's side and this was the passenger side. Not sure where this came from, if this is OEM or not, but this is like a shorty version. Interesting. But yeah, that's what came off the car. That's what's going on in the car. So we got to drill these puppies out now, and then we should be able to throw them on pretty easy. Alright, boys, this is actually, of course, nothing ever goes as planned with this car, but the holes that they came pre-drilled, yeah, they're good for reference, but when I ended up drilling them, some of them didn't align well, so I ended up just, you know, making my own holes and redoing it. So this is fully mounted. Looks pretty good. The only thing I have to complain is that there's a little bit of a gap right there. As you can see, it's a good amount, but from a distance that looks perfect. So, and yeah, fits good and matches with the rest of the skirt, so I'm happy with that. So let's go ahead and do the other one. Wow, okay, so this one actually fit perfectly. Interesting. Like all the holes lined up on this one compared to the other one. Maybe it's just like a left to right defect, but yeah, I guess I can mess with this one a little bit more, but they sit nice just the way they are. It's just this one has a gap versus this one's a gap. I am missing one bolt on this side, but I don't think that one bolt's gonna close this gap up because it's just, yeah, I mean, it has some give to it, but I guess we'll see. I'll go find that one bolt and we'll see what happens. But nonetheless, I finally have full carbon fiber. Skirt, skirt, skirt. There you have it. Now let's go ahead and take off the front lip and attempt to fix that.
Alright guys, and now for the carbon fiber repair portion. I took off the front lip off the ZR1. As you can see, we got two major spots that we need to be working on. One spot right here, and then one spot right here. Like I said, the actual lip itself isn't cracked. We just broke the resin, so I'm hoping that I can just sand this down to the fibers like here it is here, reapply some resin, let it dry off, and then sand it down, buff it down, and hopefully not looking perfect, because I know once you damage carbon, it's pretty much damaged for good, but looking acceptable is what I want it to be. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and mask off these two areas, and then we'll get to sanding. Okay, so I totally don't have masking tape, but I do have heat reflector tape, so that's what we're gonna use. So here's our three areas of concern. That's the first one. I just did find this one. There's a crack right along there, so might as well. And then the big guy right here. So now I'm just gonna get to sanding, pretty much get down to the weave as possible as I can, as close as I can, and then start laying some resin. And the resin that I have is from where'd it go? Oh yeah, as you can see, we got some carbon fiber fixing going on the bike as well. Where's these guys? Got these off Amazon, Carbon Kevlar Supply. So check them out, it's pretty cheap. And the resin looks actually pretty good, so we'll see what it does. All right, as you can see, we got the three areas sanded down. So this is not full carbon. I got to the fiberglass, so I had to black it out real quick, but we'll see what the resin does to it. If not, we're just gonna have to replace this whole thing, because this can be on a ZR1. Okay, I clearly don't know what I'm doing, but that actually came out pretty good. I just laid the resin. Of course, I've already come to the conclusion that this one's gonna be my backup lip. I'm gonna order a new one. But yeah, like that one's all good. This one you can't even tell. And this one's all botched up, but this was the worst side anyway. So it's definitely a 5-feeder. I'm gonna let it dry, buff it out, sand it out, and see what happens. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go order another one right now.
And with some light buffing to get all the imperfections, you should get something like this. Oh, like nothing had ever happened. Oh yeah, it's because the old lip's right there. But yeah, new lip came in. I'm just, marking the lip so I can drill out the holes, pretty much put some blue tape on that guy, drill them out, and then mark the holes. So using this as a template. But yeah, like I said, that lip doesn't look that half bad. Definitely a 5-feeder, like I said. I haven't even done anything since I last left this video. I just took tape off. But that's definitely a good backup lip. Of course, I need to buff that area out whenever I get to that. But here is the new lip. Came in from, I forgot where I ordered it. Came in, I think, about $300. So hopefully this will last longer than 6 months, because it seems like 6 months is the lifespan I get with these lips. But yeah, nonetheless, drill out these holes and just install them on the car. Alrighty folks, the lip is installed. Boom, so you can see fitment is pretty good. I did have to use some self tappers here and there, but overall I am very happy with how this came out. This is the new look. I mean, the previous look, but now it is fully perfect and ready to go. As you can see, I also took the time and put a clear bra over it. You can see like the lines here and there. This is just extra preventative protection in case, I do end up hitting this on something. Hopefully that clear bra will take some of the impact and not, you know, just shatter this lip, so I can hold it together better. But yeah, super happy how this came out. I did have to cut the edges a little bit right here. It was hitting this splash guard, so on both sides actually. But nonetheless, you know, for $300 versus what the OEM $1,200 price that these things go for, I cannot complain. So there you have it. New ZR1 front lip installed. Was good. Let's see how long it lasts. All right, guys. Have a good one. See you on the next one, and keep boosting.